Welcome to First Things First, the weekday morning devotions from Pastor Stephen Miller at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Friday, October 27th, and thankful for another day that the Lord has blessed us with, and thankful for a great start to revival last night. We had a great service, and the Edwards family sang beautifully as usual, and Brother Philip Dunaway did a great job preaching last night. And if you missed that service and you missed out on a blessing, I'll just tell you now. But I hope that you maybe watched it at least online. If you didn't, you can go back and hopefully watch it again online. But anyways, it was a great start to the revival. And looking forward to seeing what God's going to do tonight in the revival as the English family comes to sing for us. And it'll be Brother John Harrington's turn to preach for us. So looking forward to that. And I'm excited and get to spend some time with these dear men today and have a good time in the Lord. And again, looking forward to seeing what God is doing and what he can do and what I know that he will do for us this morning if we'll just ask. So come out and be with us for our revival. I know it'll be a great blessing to you. So, but anyways, before we get to that point, we're going to get into the scripture this morning, and our scripture comes to us today from 1 John chapter 2, verses 15 through 17 here. Which says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever." And today, as we think about the problems that we have in this world and the things that's going on, there's three things that we can trigger it back to. And we know that it all, every sin, every problem that we have comes back to one of these three things. As John writes to us here, says the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. You think everything that we sin comes, everything that we sin comes back to one of these three trigger points in our lives, that we either lust of the flesh, that we desire that so much, or we lust of the eyes, that we see it and we just have to have it, and the pride of life, and our egos get stroked and we think that we're better than we actually are. I'm thankful this morning that though that we can abstain from these things, and that the Lord will bless us and strengthen us through it, because he tells us there in verse 17, "And the world passes away, and the lust thereof," the problems and all these things are going to be done away with one of these days. Go over and read 2 Peter chapter 3, and it talks about all the things that's going to be dissolved. And I thought about, in science, they say that anything is not completely destroyed, that it's going to, molecules, if they change, they're going to go back to different things. If we set a piece of paper on fire or something, it looks like that the paper is dissolved, and yes, it is. But whenever it releases into the elements that is the residue of it, the smell, not only the smell, but the carbon, the whatever it is, that it turns into the carbon dioxide or different things. I'm not a scientist, I don't know. But anyways, the cells change and go back to. But the thing about it is, here you think about God God created everything out of nothing, ex nihilo, and he created this world out of nothing, and He's going to be able to. He's the only one that can be able to take that's something and do away with it completely, gone forever. And that's what He's going to do with the flesh, the lust of the flesh. He's going to do with the lust of the eyes. He's going to do that with the pride of life. He's going to destroy all sin, because it says the world passes away and the lust thereof. It gone, never to be remembered. It's not going to change. It's not going to morph into something else. It's going to be dissolved. It's going to be done away with completely. But it says, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. And I'm glad that we have that promise that we will abide forever. If we trust in Him, follow His direction, follow His paths, then one of these days we're going to get to make it home one day and ever be with Him, and never to be dissolved, never to be destroyed, but we'll live forever in that great and wonderful place that He's prepared for us, as He told us in John chapter 14 that He was going to do. So, friend, I hope today that you have a blessed day today, knowing that God is still in control, that He can dissolve that problem that we've got. He can dissolve the sin and the lust thereof, and He can do away with it completely. And He can give us new life. He can give us hope, and He can give us blessings. And I hope that you've received that today. If not, today would be a great time to be able to get to know Him and to trust the Lord and allow Him to take the old person that you were and make it new again. So, friend, I hope that you have a blessed day today. Hope that you'll be able to make it out tonight for a revival, and that is going to continue on not only tonight, but will continue on through tomorrow night and then Sunday morning and Sunday night. And again, just looking so forward to seeing what God's going to do and what he is doing. So come out and be with part of that, and I know that God will bless you in a mighty way. Friend, again, hope to see you tonight, and if not, hope to see you again Monday morning for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you is our prayers.
First Things First is a ministry of First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City. We are located at 211 West Carters Valley Road in Kingsport, Tennessee.